True crime, a tearful sight, world of YouTube. Jackass here with another adventure. And I'm excited of this next story. And I literally found the area in Norwich, Connecticut, in which I was traveling last week. In these two houses on Washington Street, mind you. Actually, the numbers are right there, 228, 224. In this whole area that was swamped by Native American sacred birds. I'm talking ravens, crows, hell, I even think turkey vultures were there. And I even believe some hawks. All kinds of crazy birds upon these houses. And just sitting within the trees, on the roofs. I mean, they were just swallowing up the whole area overhead. And I knew when I seen this something, and I said in my last video of Norwich that come to find out what I, was thinking there had to have been something very strong there of Native American. And of course, the last time I did a video, of course, came up two Native American tribes were at war with each other. Now, if anybody didn't read the article yet or didn't take interest in the story, well, then I'll have to explain it now. But one chief, I guess it was like Narragansett, I want to say Narragansett, was going after the Mohegans. And the Mohegan chief didn't really want to fight or do battle. So, he made a plan with his tribe to, hey, come on, he was going to try and see if the other tribe would, make amends and not battle with each other. And that if they would not accept his, accept his peace treaty, that he would fall to the ground and his warriors were issued to attack. So the other tribe came up to Narragansett. He told them what he wanted to do. They disagreed. So he literally fell on the ground, and his warriors began to furiously shoot arrows, wounding the other chief of Narragansett. And when that happened, all the other warriors, the Narragansett, started to retreat. And the chief ran, and that's why it's called Unra Falls, I believe. I'll have it up in a minute. But the Mohegan chief, and why they call it the Indian Leap Falls, is because the first chief retreated, ran to the falls, as the Mohegan chief chased him, jumped the falls, and first, the Narragansett chief got hurt, and when the Mohegan chief ran and jumped the falls, he made it perfect, not hurting himself at all. So that's the battle and everything. He finally caught up with the chief, captured him, or whatnot, but that's why the falls is named. And of course, there was a lot of natives of that day in that war, probably got killed. And I'm sure maybe the Mohegan chief was, you know, maybe died in that area, I believe. And then that's what leads me to this. Poof. Uncas leaps. Now, I showed in my last video, this is the area from where I was. Like I said, I went to get some food at a Taco Bell restaurant and whatnot. And I was not too far from this area. You know, maybe like 4 miles from this place. And I said I had to figure out where the birds were located in this picture. That being said, oh boy, that's why I'm excited. And that explains why all these birds were on this roof and in these trees. And like I said, smothering this area in the sky. Because you have the falls here where the leap took place. You have the Uncas Monument that is right over here. And then there's a monument here. Remember I was talking about the Falls Mill condominiums. Here's a monument. There's a monument. And guess what? Oh man. Take a good deep look, hard look at this area. Everything's accounted for through this whole area. And where I found out where I was, when I saw the birds. Right here. That's right. Told you that the fork in the or V in the road came to closure. And I seen this like statue. Well, that's right there. Above the A in Academy. That's where I was pretty much at a stoplight. Right there, folks. This is how far off on this road that I was from this where this battle occurred. All right there, and I believe the monument might have probably been where the confrontation began. And this is where he ran. I would honestly say the confrontation took here, he ran and then leaped. As you see, that's probably the smallest area where the river is. And me, I saw the birds here swarming through this whole area. I mean, yeah, you could look over here, see them, you see them all in here. And I was like, and I was driving this road and stopped, pretty much slowed down here to watch all the birds. And then I went up here and I caught the light and blah, blah, blah. So when I seen this and mapping this out, oh man, I can't believe how close I was. That means I'm gonna need to go back to this place. Oh yes, folks, I'm going back and pay with my goddamn respects to this monument of Native Americans. And I'll tell you, man, this is where I love to be. This is my, like I said my last video, I'm here to tell the tales. And when I see stuff and I start looking into stuff and stuff indicates to me that, hey, look at us. Yeah, that's right. I'm not saying that them birds were there for me that day, but whatever. Something drew me to go that way. And I just kept driving to look for something. And it was like, you know, am I in the right place? I gotta be. And I wasn't paying attention. I just said, yeah, let me go this way. I want to go this way. And when I got there, I was like, holy shit. That's what I'm here for, folks. Sometimes I'm here for this, too. Tell the tales of the Native Americans. That's right. And it's too bad the Narragansett didn't want to take this chief's peaceful, um, peaceful, you know, how can I say it? Take his peaceful, uh, offer, his peaceful offer, instead of start a damn war, lose more lives. Just because you're in a different tribe ain't no different than today. Just right, you're black, you're white, you're Spanish, you're Chinese, you're Laotian, you're this, you're Vietnam, it doesn't matter who you are. It's what we are that make us, and we should just be that way. And like I say, sometimes people need to mind their business. Sometimes people need to really look in the world to what it is and just, enjoy life as it is. That's it. There's no need for all this BS to be thrown out, looked at, jumped on, disgustingly provoked. It just needs to be left alone and live your life the way it should be. It's too bad that battles have been going on since the start of time. And just like God Almighty, if anybody ever read the First Testament, the Old Testament, not the new one, as he says he's gonna declare Sodom on this wicked city. And because people turn to this wicked way, he too brought some damaging, traumatizing things. He's gonna burn a whole city down. And before that, he set up Noah's Ark and drowned the whole city due to wickedness. It's in the Old Testament. I have it. I read it. And God is supposed to be good. People can be good without going that route sometimes, You just need to learn how to deal with things in life. That's how I go about dealing with things. And then believe me, there's a lot of things I don't like, but I deal with it. Because I have to. Because I'm not that way. But when someone comes up in my face and does the wrong in front of me, well, then that's where I turn, twist. And then the whole world's going to get a changed person. But I don't know. I wanted to share this story. Can't believe how close I was. And them birds proved to me that the Native American spirit, when you're near it, it's strong. And this is one place I need to get back and spread my honor to. I hope everybody else does if they ever end up out in Norwich, Connecticut. Uncas Monument. Uncas the Chief. Till the next video, be safe, take care, and always honor the first people to ever live on the land we stand now. Native American.